Let's check out power chords. I want to do like a little circle of, I'm going to do a circle of like fourths, but I'm going to study fifths, which is a lot of numbers going around because power chords are a root and a fifth. Like here's the root and a fifth of E, which means you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up the major scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's B, has do, re, mi, fa, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. B, E plus B equals a B5. Pretty simple. Just a root and a fifth of a major scale, an E major scale. One more time. Starts on E. Do, re, mi, fa, so. That's a fifth. E to B is a fifth. So it's an E note plus a B note makes a power chord. And we call it E5. Alright. Now to be, don't let me lose you here, but we're gonna go, so we'll call it our 1 chord in the key of E. Now we're gonna go to the 5 chord, which is B. Back to the E, to the B, to the E, to the B. That's a 1 to a 5. 1. So it's E to B. So not only do we use that concept of a fifth in constructing a chord, we also use it when describing a chord progression. So the fifth of E is B. That can be a root and a fifth note or a chord progression. And it's really common. If you're playing with, jumping in with a band or trying to figure out a song, like, and you're hearing it's an E chord, it's either going to go from a 1 to a 4, which is A, back to a 1 to a 5, which is B. They call it a 1, 4, 5 in the key of E. 1, 4, 5, 1. Let's do the same thing. We're going to do F5 to its fifth, C5. Now I'm going to go up a half step to F sharp and go to its fifth, which is C sharp. So it's really common musically. If a student comes in with a brand new song by an artist I've never heard of, I'll listen to it and I'll hear the first chord, and then when it changes, there's only a few places it can go really in popular music, and a 5 is a common place. It's pretty darn easy to hear, but if you can't hear that, you're just going to be mystified. So get into finding the fifth of a chord and get into power chords. So we're kind of doing a few things at once. We're doing chord formulas, chord progression, and power chord, and talking about figuring out songs. Alright, we're going to go up a half step to G, the root, to the fifth, to the root. It's the same thing every time. Whoops! Got overconfident. Now I'm going to go to G sharp. That's a G sharp to a D sharp. Now I'm going to go to an A, to its fifth, which is E. A sharp to F. B to F sharp. C to G. C sharp to G sharp. D to A. D sharp to A sharp. Now we're an octave higher from where we began. Alright, those are power chords, which is a root and a fifth. The chord progression is a 1 to a 5. It's all based on a major scale. If you don't know your major scale, you probably need to go back and play your major scale, because otherwise you're not going to understand really too many conversations about how music happens.